Hi, I am Dr. K. Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi, College of Arts and Science. My subject name is Business Environment and Communication. My topic name is Barriers. What is barrier? Communication is defined as a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a system of sign symbols. The concept of communication involves a sender, a message, and a recipient. The sender sends the message and the recipient is the receiver of the message. The process of communication is never smooth as it is effectively by the barrier of communication. Barriers to effective communication can result in confusion, which can lead to incorrect information being conveyed, or miscommunication, which can lead to loss of business. Following are some of the barriers the effective communication. First one, semantic barrier, psychological barriers, organizational barriers, cultural barriers, physical barriers, psychological barriers. Semantic barriers. Semantic barriers are also known as language barriers. The barriers are causes due to improved communication between the sender and receiver. The following instance of semantic barrier can be witnessed in communication. Poor quality of message. The message we communicate should be precise and easy to understand that make it easy for the receiver to grasp the information conveyed, sometimes due to the lack of clarity or complexity of the way of providing information for the sender. There can be a causes of semantic barriers. For example, a manager is covering in English to a group of workers who understand and speak Bengali. It will create confusion among workers as will not be able to understand what is being conveyed by the manager. Psychological barriers. Psychological barriers play an improved role in interpersonal communication as the state of the mind of the sender of the receiver can make it difficult to understand the information that is conveyed, which often lead to misunderstanding. Here are some instances where psychological barriers to communication can be seen. Barometer evaluation of information by the receiver even before it is transmitted can lead to barrier communication as it will create barometer confusion to the message. Withhold the original message. Inadequate attention from the receiver end at the time of communication can lead to barrier of communication as the information conveyed by the sender not properly received by the receiver. When information is passed within the multiple sources, the final information is distorted as the receiver of the message are not able to retain everything that way conveyed. Organizational barriers. Organizational barriers are those barriers that are caused due to the structure, rules and regulations present in the organization. The various types of barriers that can be encountered due to superior subordinate relationship where the free flow of communication is not possible. Cultural barriers. Cultural barriers are those that arise due to lack of similarity among the different cultures across the world. The term that can be harmless in one culture can be regarded as a slang in another culture. Psychological barriers. Psychological barriers to communication are those that arise due to certain factors like faculty equipment, noise, closed doors, and cabins that the information sent from sender to receive to become disordered, which result in poor communication. Physiological barrier. Physiological barriers arise when a sender or the receiver of the communication is not in a position to express or receive the message with clarity due to some psychological issue like diegetic or nerve disorder that interfere with speak or hearing. Thank, thank you.